Are you serious?
Hello, welcome to another episode of How to Kill an Hour. My name is Marcus Bronte.
My name is Sean.
Yeah, this is the show where Sean and I find some funnies on the internet, find some cool stuff on the internet, and two friends have a little catch up weekly, and you guys join us. If you're brand new to the show, welcome. Come and chill with us. There's ways that you can get in contact with us, which we will let you know all about as we get into the show. And there's ways that you can't get in contact with us anymore, which I will definitely not read out again by accident. Sean and I, just before we press record, we were talking about the best music in the world. I made quite a big statement.
You did make a big statement.
We're talking about one of the best bands in the world, maybe first though. Right, Prodigy?
Yeah, man.
One of the best bands in the world ever. Best live performances I've seen ever. Up there. It's up there.
I haven't seen them live, but I have heard many stories, and I definitely want to go see them live.
I think since the passing of Keith, they do Firestarter tribute where the rest of the band are just very still on stage, and the crowd just goes mad as like a tribute to them. But like there were so many good songs. So we were talking about Breathe was a good song, but I did say that there was a song that I did think was better than it. And you did ask a question. You said better than a Prodigy song or better than...
No, because I know that it's probably alternative music isn't like massively your bag. So I was wondering if you were like, there's a few songs which I like more, or you were like that it's just in general, or Prodigy songs that you thought were better than Breathe.
My answer is
the answer to everything.
the crime theme, Sean. That is my favourite song.
Why did Prodigy perform this tune?
If they perform a version of this,
you would lose your mind.
I'd probably explode, bruv.
You would.
I'd probably say, if you don't know what that is about, you'll find out about that in our wonderful episodes. But yeah, there you go, Sean. I was lining you up for a joke there. There we go. But before we kick off today's show, you know, sometimes we do some little shouts out, right? And we also have a section of the show called Sport of the Week, where Sean and I find a crazy sport of the week. Well, this week's shout is combined with a sport of the week. So this is from Jamie Ray on email, right? The email address that you don't use anymore. Okay. I don't read. Okay. He said, he heard that we spoke about missing Robot Wars on the show. Let me introduce you to National Havoc, the non-televised robot awards you were looking for. Exactly the same, just people building robots to smash the ish out of each other. Fantastic stuff.
Do I have to attend seeing that it's not on the box?
Oh, my buddy, old pal, Sean. It happened to blow up a lot during lockdown, which meant, Sean, they have a very good YouTube presence, right? So this may not make the best listening for now, but we're just going to show Sean a selection of things. And as per usual with our Sport of the Week, Sean, all you have to do is describe what's going on.
Say what you see, right.
Say what you see.
The drive at the bottom.
There's cameras in the way.
So this one's called, this is the most terrifying, is this the most terrifying
so this
Roomba in the world? So it's a spinning white robot.
Which reminds me a bit of Hypno Disc from back in the day.
That's it.
And we've got and then we've got another one which has got spinning blades on the front. And when these things collide, they go flying. Raw.
But Sean, the thing is like Robot Wars was really flimsy and cruddy because the tech wasn't as far advanced as it is now. Compared, these robots are made out of serious stuff. So there's a robot that spins around. Like back in the day of Robot Wars, it would spin around and like knock bits off other robots. This is sheer pulling.
No, wait. No, you can't be slander. Wait, have you not seen that thing went missing? Wow. No, but wait. A lot of the robots back in the day used to do what you just suggested.
Yeah.
Hypno Disc was used to
mad.
tear robots apart, bro. Like
this one. So around the booth, there are 2 layers of safety glass because obviously, as you can see, stuff is flying around.
There is a lot of stuff flying. Are they house? Is that a house robot?
They have a house robot that comes in.
It's just a box.
And muscles them.
The house robot is just the box.
And there you go.
Can it consume another robot?
I think it just nudges them around. It's like it's a heavier weight class. So that's one of them. I got another few clips where Sean can describe what's going on because that's a robot that's very spinny. And then there is
I like a spinny robot.
And then this is a collaborative fight between a robot. This is a robot called James versus a robot called Depth Charge.
Wow. What? Yo.
It's another spinny one.
So there was 2 robots that were linked, kind of like
joined up.
They were kind of joined because they were fighting, and
they smashed through the safety glass.
Yo,
look how thick that is. That looks bulletproof.
Is that 2?
They have to have 2 because of these things like this, bro.
Yeah, but 2 didn't work.
I think that's the first layer of safety, and then there's another one to protect the audience, just in case stuff like this happens. Bro, come on.
When the two robots collided with the wall, there was lots of things spinning, and something just exploded.
Yeah.
One of the robots I don't know if it was one of them, both of them.
Yeah.
I know. This robot, James.
What a name for a robot.
Oh, James looks all right. Was that the same chap who sent it?
No, it might be James who sent it in. Let's try if we can get a replay of it smashing the side. Look.
Because this one's called
It's so strong that it's chewing up the floor.
Deep 6-level damage to the floor. Wow.
It's so strong, this robot spinning around, that it's actually tearing up the floor that the robots are fighting on.
What is it? Oh, the floor's made out of that ply.
Yeah, ply or something, so it has a little bit of grip, but need to replace it. Let's see that final blow.
So they get entangled, and there's a lot of spinning going on, and then one pushes, but the blades are. Ooh, I think once they get close to the outside, the blades
clip
the blades hit the. The blades end up hitting the perspex, and that robot just like ends up
look at that
doing about 50 flips. And damn,
I'm gonna say this for those that miss Robot Wars, this is for you.
I'm not gonna lie, this is already whetting my appetite.
I'm gonna listen. I'd love to go and watch show. I'll show you a couple more quickly. I know
you want to go. Wait, do you want to go to a live Robot Wars?
I would love to.
Hey, can we do that?
This is one called One Shot Kill, another spinny one.
One shot,
and it pulled itself apart.
Where did it?
It pulled itself apart.
There was a round spinning robot, and it hit another one, and it just disappeared.
Oh, it's two robots with spinny bits connected, so the combined force just tore one apart.
There was a robot, and then there was no robot. It was just bits.
Disappeared it. There you go.
Wow, that is in bits.
It's like a 30-mile-an-hour car crashing into another 30-mile-an-hour car.
Can I just say that?
Yeah,
this is really doing it for me.
Yeah, bro. I got one more for you. There's another robot that has another.
Oh, everything was missing.
This is a 40-pounder against 8 beetle weight. So this is a light robot versus big robots.
Wait. Is all of them against the big one?
Yeah, this is a carnage one. So this is lots of little robots versus a big one.
Oh, 8 beetle bots versus
so that beetle.
What the?
It's another spinny one, and it's got a massive spinning wheel on it. It's literally tearing apart the arena, robots. The lighting system has fallen into the arena.
Oh, this is carnage. This is absolute carnage. This is great.
I think it killed itself.
The little bots are
get their little digs in.
The ones that are ready are like that are still alive.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's the house robot coming in, which is enormous.
The house robot is like a tool chest.
I think he's telling them to stop. He's just a big block of weight.
What do they do? Okay.
He's like a bouncer.
What do they do? Do they like repair the surface?
I think they come in and they knock other robots out of the way. Like if there's a fight and it needs to stop and one's tapped out.
Oh, no. I'm saying about like the fact that they're mashing up the floor. Like they're taking big chunks out the floor. Do they come in and repair it?
It looks like they have to pull up the board and go again, or they must have a few arenas now, because it's been going on for a few years now. They've got about 700,000.
Where is this in the States?
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn it. Of course it is.
Because I can't keep showing you the same videos and stuff because it's, funny for listening. There's another robot that's got a jet. Like they used, there were fire robots back in the day on our ones, which like kind of like a Lynx
Slaughter or something.
Sergeant Slaughter with like a Lynx cannon. They'd have a flamethrower. They've got one that's got a small jet propulsion flamethrower on it. So hot, it literally melts robots to like you see a robot just turning into liquid magma as it melts.
A jet engine would do that.
Yeah. I think once it melted itself because it had a problem with it, and there's one of it like going around trying to like set fire to other things whilst it's self-melting, so like it has to beat everyone else before it melts. So that's one of our sports of the week. Because we're in sports of the week, Sean, I figured I'd give you another sport of the week. This is called the beer mile. Bastard won't let me play the video. Come on.
The beer mile.
The beer mile, Sean.
This is a sport.
Oh, it's a restricted video. I can't show it to you. I'll have to show it to you next week. I'll get it lined up. But beer mile's our sport of the week. There you go. That was our sport of the week.
Mate, can I just say that?
Yeah.
That I'm loving this sport of the week. This what's it called? Natural Havoc. No.
It's called Havoc. Let me get it. It's from James.
Havoc.
It is called National Havoc, which I think is a great name.
Not natural. National
Havoc. Yeah. Unnatural Havoc.
Yeah.
So yeah, rarely do I have as big a smile on my face, or rarely have I seen a bigger smile on your face when I show you the sport of the week. I would go and see this. Please, guys, bring it to the UK. Please bring it to the UK. They're bringing it
to UK. We're going.
Yeah, 100%.
I reckon there must be some like budget versions of this in the like budget UK version.
Yeah, 100%.
Called like Natural Havoc,
British Havoc. But like, what I like about this is it seems to got to the point of where they build the robot so well they can have a really good tear up. Like I think back in the day in Robot Wars, some of the robots like would get like, oh, he's knocked his motherboard and he's out. These guys are
or like one come over, and it was like one pincer, and it would take like. It would go like, and then it would like pincer it, and then the other one would just like frass out, and then you're like, oh. Yeah.
And you hear like the commentators trying to make the slow moving, it's saying, oh no, and the pincer's still going down. It's still. Did you know that there's 1,000 Newton tons of pressure in it?
What was the Donnie's name? Something Charles?
There was Sir Lancelot.
No.
Craig Charles.
Craig Charles. Yeah. Craig Charles.
Yeah. So there you go. That was Robot Wars. That's the UK version. But Sean, shall we step into our usual part of the show, which is our jokes
of the week?
Indeed.
Would you like to go first, Sean?
You know what? Do you know what? I will.
Good.
I will go first. All right. Start with a short one. I told the tailor I didn't need any assistance in trying on my tuxedo. He said, fine, suit yourself.
I like it. A cannibal says to his friend, I've been feeling a little bit sick lately. His friend goes, must be somebody you ate. Cannibal goes, yeah, you're right. His friend goes, what are you eating these days? Cannibal goes, well, missionaries. How long do you cook them for? Well, I just boiled them with some carrots and onions and a bay leaf or two. Describe these missionaries, says his friend. Well, they wear sandals and brown robes, and they have bald heads with little tufts of hair on the sides. That's the problem, says his friend. You're cooking them wrong. What do you mean, says the cannibal. His friend goes, it's obvious. Those are friars. It's puny, but I like it. A woman with small boobies buys a finely carved mirror at an antique shop and hangs it on her bathroom door. The next morning, she playfully says, mirror, mirror on my door, multiply my boobies by 4. All of a sudden, there's a flash of light. Her boobies grow to enormous proportions. She runs to her husband and tells him what happens, and in minutes, they both return. The husband crosses his fingers and says, mirror, mirror on the door, make my manhood touch the floor. There's a flash of light again, and both of his legs fall off.
You got to be careful of that fine print. I told you.
Should have read the instructions.
I didn't ask for a 10-inch pianist. Oh, I love that.
I like that one, though. Did you see that one coming, by the way, or not?
No, I didn't see that one.
You're quite on it with him.
I didn't see that one. This week in little Johnny's English class, they were learning about punctuation. When they got to periods, Johnny asked, why are periods so important? The teacher informed him and asked why he wanted to know. He said, when my sister told us that she missed a period, my father began yelling, my mum passed out. Do you know, it's not even a great little Johnny.
Little Johnny. All right. I get it. 2 men are sitting at a bar and one sighs and says to the other, I think I'm sleeping on the sofa tonight. The other asks, why? Well, says his friend, my wife was complaining that the vac was making a terrible whining noise and wasn't sucking. She asked me if I knew what was wrong with it. I said, it probably got married.
I can see that one go.
I guess you didn't know. His wife! Hey! Oh, man.
A man got on the bus with both of his front trouser pockets full of golf balls and sat down next to a beautiful blonde. The puzzled blonde kept looking at him and his bulging pockets. Finally, after many glances from her, he said, it's golf balls. The blonde continued to look at him for a very long time, thinking deeply about what he had said. Finally, unable to contain her curiosity any longer, she asked, does it hurt as much as tennis elbow?
That's a good one. You're proper in dad mode today, isn't it?
Yeah, I am.
A librarian is woken up in the middle of the night by a phone call. Hello? What time does the library open? The man on the phone asked. Annoyed, the librarian composed himself before they answered. 9 a.m. And what's the idea of calling me at home in the middle of night to ask a question like that? Not until 9 a.m, said the person on the other end of the phone, disappointedly. The librarian begot to get angry. No, not until 9 a.m. You can get in then, so you just have to wait. Who said I wanted to get in, said the man on the phone. I wanted to get out. Oh, we are cringy today, innit? We're like,
I've got some bad ones here.
I'll go for it.
What do you feel when you accidentally send the same Morse code twice?
I don't know.
Remorse. Sorry.
All right. My boyfriend says he doesn't feel anything sexually and asked me for help. I said, what can I do? I'm just an IT support technician, not a doctor. Oh, come on, he said. You can try. Okay, I said. So I slowly unbuttoned myself, removed my bra and shirt, and started unzipping. He was just starting to get turned on, and then I immediately stopped. What the F, he said? It was working. Why'd you stop? I smiled back and said, I'm an IT technician. I was just trying to turn you off and on again.
Oh. Dear, oh dear.
Dear, oh dear. IT technicians are going to be sending an email today.
I got another shocker for you. A man who was in court for stealing a bag got his sentence in under 3 minutes. It was a briefcase.
I like that.
Oh, dear.
I like that. All right, cool. A man's wife told him she had been dabbling with black magic with dolls. He scoffed. This is nonsense. She handed him one and said, whatever you do to it, you'll feel on yourself. Same force, same spot. He punched the doll in the face. A second later, he felt a jab in his own jaw. He kicked it and then his own knee buckled. Then he started having sex with the doll and felt absolutely nothing. He looked at her and said, it's not working now. And she went, now you know how I feel.
Walked into
Cooked
that
him.
one.
Cooked him. Yeah.
Walked into that one. I was in a restaurant last night and was unhappy with my meal, so I called the waiter over and said, waiter, my soup's cold. The waiter replied, it's gazpacho. So I said, hey, gazpacho, my soup is...
That's a good one. I love a gazpacho soup joke. Shout out to the Red Dwarf gang on that one. All right. On his birthday, an old guy is going around the nursing home entertaining himself by going, guess how old I am? Guess how old I am? Most people say, I don't know, 81, 82. Every time he shouts back with excitement, nope, I'm 95. He approaches an old lady sitting by herself in the hall and goes, guess how old I am? She goes, look, I'm going to have to do something a little bit funny, but bear with me. I reckon I can guess your age. He goes, okay. So she unzips the zipper in his pants, puts her hand in, reaches in, feels around for a while and goes, I'd say you're about 95. Yep, you're 95. That's amazing, he said. And also, thanks, that feels great. How'd you know? She smiles back and said, I heard you telling everyone all day, stupid. Little twist of the classic,
It
Sean.
was a twist
Little
of the
twist of the classic, yeah. Do you want to make up for that one that
Yeah, I'll do
we've
one more.
cancelled? Yeah, go on.
It's another shocker to end on. Every morning at breakfast for the past 6 months, I announce loudly to my family that I'm going for a jog. And then I don't. It's my longest running joke of the year. Oh, so bad.
What's wrong with us today?
That one was like slightly painful to read.
Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, I've got one more for you then. Sean, before we move on. My local brothel has been closed for a few days. The sign on the door says we're closed, so beat it.
Good instructions.
There we go. Those are our jokes
Of the week.
If you do want to send a joke to us or an email or a message or anything like that, you can do it via howtokillanow.com/jokes. That's howtokillanow.com/jokes. Okay?
Jokes.
Now, Sean,
Jokes.
I'd like us to partake in another piece of action. There is a script that I've sent over to you just now, the script for the show.
Okay.
And we're going to have what we call a knock off. All right.
Knock off. Right.
Now, the aim of this knock off, Sean, straight-faced. First one to laugh.
Oh, is it?
Loses.
Oh, damn it. Oh, whereabouts is... Okay, we knock. Okay, we go.
All right, you want to go first or second? I don't mind.
You go first.
Okay, cool. First one to laugh, loses. Knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Lettuce who?
Let us in.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
At itch.
At it, shoot. Oh, fuck.
Bless you.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
What, are you, an owl?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Twit.
Twit who?
Who's the owl now?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nanya.
Nanya.
None your business. Send us in your knock jokes. We'll do another round of it. I was cracked. I was cracking the whole way. There you go. That's our knock off. Look, there we go. We're done for the week now. Right, man. Look, this show's called How to Kill an Hour. We kill time. I just want to say, we spoke about it loads on the show weeks ago. We unboxed the Nintendo Switch 2. Been playing Mario Kart. Had fun with it. Sean and I. We need to find some time to jam it off for the show. Played Donkey Kong Bananza as well. Bananza. I think I'd like you to play it before we talk about it as well. So we'll do that Switch game. And we also got Mario Party on the way as well. So we'll be doing a bit of that multiplayer stuff. So we'll talk all about those Switch games. But I will say, just general piece of information about it. Really enjoying the console, man. Do you know what it is? It feels like you forget that there's a different type of gaming to be had. Sometimes, innit? Like, you know, when you get so into a type... Have you ever played a game so much, you forget that there's other games to play? Could be FIFA, could be God of War, could be like an app on your phone, a pool game on your phone. Do you get me? But you forget. You get so into it, you forget there's other types of games. And I'm glad that Nintendo's at the table, man. Just mixing it up, man. It's nice. But
also, it felt as if, and this is from someone who didn't have the first Switch and only played on it a little bit, but it feels like a significant upgrade.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I did a proper comparison, like screen to screen and stuff and that.
Not like very, very slightly more improved screen.
Yeah.
Very, you know what I mean? They've actually made some movement forwards.
But they haven't done a mad thing and like totally changed the console. You know, like, foldable screen and whatever. Like,
it feels like they've improved it quite a bit without taking away from its like original design and the reason it was very slightly less portable, but very slightly.
Yeah. I think that's the only bit of feedback is someone said, it's a bit bigger, so it's a little bit less, chuck it in your bag. But how do you... It's impossible to get more screen without having a bigger console. Do you know what I mean? So, it's a trade-off.
Unless you do what... so I'm just going to put it out there. Yeah. If anyone's interested at all, have a look at the Lenovo ThinkPad Gen 6. It has a normal screen, and then you press a button, and the screen rolls underneath the keyboard, and it just goes like that, and it turns it into like a 25-inch.
All right.
Or more.
Well, screen. Nintendo, it's your move, isn't it? When are we going to have the Nintendo Scroll?
The Nintendo Scroll Switch.
Scroll Switch. Yeah. You gaming, Ocean?
I have been playing a title that you gave to me recently.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Can I, let's see if we can guess what it is. That's the clue of.
No, I don't know what that is.
Was that not a good impression?
That was pretty good. Do you know what? There was actually... so we're talking about...
I was going to say, we're just carry on talking about the game. Let's see what it is.
We're talking about... I don't know. So we're talking about the Robocop game. What, I can't remember the correct long title for it.
So I'll get the whole... Because we need to make sure we say about the right game, because it's Rogue City, Robocop Rogue City. Unfinished Business.
Rogue City Unfinished Business.
Yes, indeed. So it's the new version.
I didn't play you mentioned to me just a moment ago off air that there was a first one.
Yeah, there was Robocop Rogue City. And so this is Rogue City Unfinished Business.
So the first one was finished business.
I think he thought he'd finished his business in the first one. And then unfortunately, it's unfinished business.
Oh, and it's like that thing where you're about to go to sleep and you think, I've done all the jobs for today. And then you're like, it's another job.
It's like you've got a small bit of paper, you tick off all your to-do list, right? And then a little bit of paper falls down at the end of the day and you've got one extra task at the end of it. And that task isn't a complete list. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm such an idiot. Because do you know what? That's the best thing to tick off, isn't it?
That would be,
Yeah. And then the one below it is tick off list is complete. And then, you've done it, But so it's Robocop Unfinished Business. I guess what we'll do, in case you're a younger listener, for point of reference, Robocop was a big hit in the 90s. It's the story about a police officer who gets injured at work when I say injured, murdered, and then
proper
very murdered in a very painful way. Yeah, I would say it's a strong case of murdering that he had in it. Right? Yeah,
strong murder.
Yeah, got very strongly murdered, and they bring him back, part robot, part human, and he starts to save the day. And then we negotiate the legal troubles around having a half human, half robot. He starts maybe remembering stuff,
What was the chap's name?
Murphy. And I can tell you, Sean, that for these games they have the original voice actor for Robocop when you're playing the games. It's the original voice actor that voices it in Rogue City and Rogue City Unfinished Business.
And that's of the original.
OG actor is doing it, so you're getting the real deal.
Damn. Yeah. So that's from what is it? Is it is it 80s?
Robocop. I feel like I said 90s, but I could be wrong.
It's probably 90s.
Geez, Sean. Are you ready? First one was 87, mate.
87.
It's almost 40 years old, bruv. That's old. 40 years old in a couple of years. And then there was Robocop 2 in the 90s and then Robocop 3 in 1993. And then there was a TV series and an animated show. I watched some of the TV series and I don't think I was allowed to watch it because my parents thought it was still the adult version. But the TV series was less gory. And then there was one in 2014 with Gary Oldman and Joel Kinnaman as well. Did you watch the new one?
2014? Yeah. It's got Gary Oldman in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
Gary Oldman's a
Wait, hold on. Hold on. The one I remember is the one with, I think the woman's name's like Mama or Ma or something like that. And then
you're getting it confused with Judge Dredd.
Oh, I'm getting it
confused with Judge Dredd, another legend of the 90s.
Do you know what? I just realised something.
Have you been playing the whole game,
bro?
Thinking you were Judge Dredd?
Pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. No, do you know why? Because the Judge Dredd and the game, it's the same thing.
This Unfinished Business.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In the reviews, people have mentioned it's very similar.
Oh,
you're not the only person to say that. Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to play it. But whilst I was talking about it and reading up, there are reviews where people say it's very similar. Because you're in this like
Judge Dredd and Robocop are like a little bit similar, no?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
come on, give me that little bit.
Yeah, 100%. So what's the story?
Squint, you're like, oh shit, which one is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the beginning of the game,
what's the story? Yeah,
at the beginning of the game,
what's the story?
You literally have to go to this massive tower block because they're building something which could end the world.
Oh yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I love it.
So, Robocop, I was about to say Judge Dredd. Robocop. So you literally roll in on your J's, and it's just like this one massive tower block with all these different sections in which you have to obviously make it to a certain. And for me, I was like, oh, they've just done the bit from the film. I need to watch the Gary Oldman one. I don't remember. Have you seen that? I don't remember it.
Yeah, I watched it. It was the remake.
Any good?
It was good. I would watch 6 of those films. It's that kind of film where I just watch it.
Whichever one's okay.
I'm watching it.
Fair.
I'm watching it. I'm down. So in the game, obviously, Robocop, from what I remember, because I played Unfinished Business, it's from Robocop's point of view mainly in the first game. And in this, like, you kind of have like, he scans areas and you can do headshots and stuff. It gets quite gory in parts, right? Is it same in this? Has it got the gore levels up there?
Yeah, it's pretty gory. And you can increase the gore level.
Really?
Yeah, by having specific motherboards with certain perks that you have to See, I realized, and maybe you can tell me if this is true or not. I kind of realized a little way in. I was like, right, they really don't explain how to play the game that much,
right?
And the bits that they do explain is very basic. So I probably played through quite a bit, and then I was like, I haven't pressed any of the D-pad buttons. I wonder what they do. And I just pressed them, and one like emitted like this flash which blinded all of them, and I was like, well, that would have been bloody useful for ages. Also, the slow motion. There's like a slow mo.
I love that.
But they don't talk about the slow mo at all.
What, like the door breach thing, when you breach a door and then everything goes slow mo?
No, but when you breach the door, it goes automatically into slow motion, but you have a button to press to go into slow motion.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Which I didn't really realise until I was like, I haven't really messed around with the buttons. And then there was also this like dash forwards, which you could do, and I was like, so there were like bits in it where a little thing comes in, it says like hint program, and then it will give you like, a bit of information.
Do you think they should have held your hand a little bit more just earlier on to get your head around those bits?
I would say
because you're pretty intuitive. I'd say if you're not. I might see a massive sign saying "press here to learn skill," and I'll just run around with the skill and not use it. But you're quite on it. Like I've seen you play games. You know how to do stuff quite quick.
I'm all right. All right. But I would have. It depends on how much guidance you got in the first one.
I think that might be the case. Yeah,
that's why. Like, if you played the first one and you don't want to have to go over the same things, then fair enough. But there was I don't know if it was the same in the first, but in this one, you can activate a single motherboard at any time. You can pick up new motherboards as you go through. To be honest with you, I played it a chunk, and I've found one motherboard. And then you have all these nodes, so it's either a cross or an L shape or a one end stop, and you have to put them into the motherboard to unlock different parts of the motherboard. But there's also you get penalized for certain things. So if you have a perk and then off the end of it has a penalty, you have to get a node which doesn't allow, it blocks off the penalty one. So you
only get one chance at it.
No, you've got as you go through the game, you have to unlock more and more of these nodes. And some for me, for instance, I don't have certain nodes. So for instance, I don't have one which is right and down. Just the right. I've got loads which are up and left or down and left, but I don't have a right and down one. Okay. So up until that point, I get that. I've got a penalty on my motherboard, so I get minus 10%, and it across the board gives you minus 10%.
Across the board, so did. Do you think you'd be tempted enough to fill up the whole board to get him supercharged? Is it because sometimes with progression wheels, you went for it?
Yeah. I filled up the whole board, but what ends up happening is that sometimes if you don't have the correct pieces, you can't unlock the certain things, or you have to unlock it, but then you get a penalty. So that's up to you whether or not 15% armor piercing is worth 10% penalty for all of your stats.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And then but all of the boards are different. But for me, that was I trialed and errored it because I wasn't sure. Because for instance, right, if there's something they call a pass through, so if it's just, let's say, up and down, it's just a single node up and down, you can put a cross one into it. The other two bits are kind of obsolete.
Okay.
So you can also
just bodge it.
You can just kind of bodge it in that way, but with certain ones you need specific ones because you don't want to unlock the penalties. So, but that one for me was a bit of it was this is the motherboard. Use blah to do blah, and you're like, all right. Is there any more? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to be honest, I just spent a bit of time figuring out.
I don't remember that from the first games. I'll be honest, bro. It was a couple of years ago now, so I don't know if that was in there or not. But you managed to figure out. So a little bit of a build on it, and they could add that in now. You'd say if they could, just add a little bit of more of information.
Yeah, I would say maybe the ability to choose the level of the hint program that it gives you. For me, I haven't played the first one. It doesn't ask you whether or not you played the first one to give you, to base the level on how much help you might need. And so, there were times where I was like, wow, I'm really not using all the tools at my disposal because I didn't realize that, times I got what do you call it, overran kind of thing. And then I was like, I didn't know I could just press down on the D button to send this flash, and everyone's my eyes, and then I can do a dash, and instead I'm just there trying to shoot people in it.
Did you get some decent kills in though? Because I do like seeing people's heads explode in the game.
I'm not gonna lie. You can take off half of someone's face, or you can shoot their head off completely. It is, they go in with the gore. And also I've realized as well, you can shoot people and they'll be they will already be dying because they'll be like, oh my God, you shot my arm off. And as they're oh, you can shoot them in the head twice more if you feel that way.
And they go,
or you can shoot their head off as their arm's already off and they're complaining about their arm. You can be you can shoot their head off. And as I said,
such a man of the law.
Right? Gotta have a bit of fun sometimes. And then it was, I just, I'm not gonna lie, I quite enjoyed it.
Okay. So we all we actually have a very specific numbering system when it comes to reviewing games. Out of police sirens, how many police sirens out of 5 would you give it?
I give it a Judge Dredd. I'm going to give it I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Okay. That's a woo, 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 woo.
Thank you. The game, I mean, I'm guessing because it was probably the beta. Was it the beta or was it the full game?
I think you got the full.
Did I get the full game?
I think you got the full dealio, bro.
I'm not going to lie. It crashed a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it crashed a lot. But there was an update.
Yeah, okay.
It crashed a lot, and then there was an update the next day. Mm-hmm. So it probably, when I say it crashed a lot, it crashed maybe, let's say, 5 hours of gameplay, it crashed like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And then,
patch that up,
and
please.
then there was a certain bit in which it was a cutscene and it kept crashed. It crashed like 3 times, and then so I stopped playing off at that point. But then the next day there was an update, so I thought, oh, let me see it, and they patched that. They patched that. Patched one of the glitches. I would say the weapon system is fun because you end up using lots of different guns because you end up like, you're using your gun, you end up like running out, so you just pick up another one. You don't get precious. Whatever gun you got, you use it.
Nice.
If you want to rip a turret off a thing and walk around with it and absolutely just like put holes in people, you can do that.
Sounds amazing.
So
amazing.
The play system, one of the things I found quite weird from a shoot 'em up game is that you can't like duck or anything.
Oh right.
Yeah, you literally like just bowl around.
Can Robocop duck? He can take a knee, can't he? Or can he not? I don't know.
In the game, I don't know how to. If you can,
I'm thinking. I don't know if he does. Does he ever duck? You never thought about that.
Too much of a legend. It just stands there. Stoic as.
Yeah. But I do like this though. I do like this about the game. He's a bit clunky in real life, innit? Like in the movies. So I feel like you get a bit of that clunk, like that kind of.
Yeah.
You get me?
I also saw that there is a setting to like. It's like turn down footsteps because the whole time it's like,
Did you turn down of it?
No, I didn't because it almost becomes like the rhythm to the game.
Yeah, man, that's heavy. All right, then.
So yeah, I would say give it a go. I feel like definitely it definitely kept me entertained for a good chunk of time. Like I wasn't trying to put it down.
Do you think you might play the first one again if it came in your direction? Would you have a go at that to see, which is before the business was unfinished? I would give it a go purely from trying to see the difference between the two as a comparison. Yeah. But yeah, right. But I'm probably still miles away from like. And I was playing it on like a fairly easy. I was playing it on normal. Yeah. But I can say this on hard, I can see it. There was some bits where I thought, "Rah, boy, if that was another level up, that would have been squeaky, boy. Yeah, that would have been tough." So well, there you go. Yeah. Robocop Unfinished Business, Rogue City Unfinished Business. Check it out. It's on Steam. I believe it's also on Xbox and PlayStation as well, man. By Tenyon. The thing is, the guys that made the game. What would stop them from doing a Judge Dredd one?
I don't know.
If they can make a decent Robocop game, why can't they do a Judge Dredd one as well? I think it would work.
Are they just going to swap out the main character, send him in?
I'm trying to see what else I have for Killer Bit. Did I talk about Tocker on the show yet? Tocker Social?
No, I don't think we did.
So Tocker Social. Well, you did. I went with a friend of ours the one that you love to hate. You weren't around. We went Tocker Social, which is like a virtual football thing that we went to. There's one in Westfield, Stratford. There's one in Westfield, White City. Went to White City, which is a new one. You should go there. And you play footy games, like a digital footy game. So like you kick the ball at a target and the base version of the game is you kick it at a target and get points. But then once you learn how to do that, they totally level it up. So there's like a zombie game where zombies are marching towards you and you have to try and kick the zombie with the bomb on it to blow up all the zombies. There's strategic games where there's pictures of each other's faces that you have to try and hit the ball out. It's funny how good the accuracy becomes when there's that in it. And it's a really like simple setup. And that's the main part of it. But they've also got a VR arcade in there. They've got really nice food, really nice drinks. The food is like kind of like you get bao buns. There's like obviously burgers and chips and stuff. There's like very good vegetarian menu and stuff like that. So it's like really, really decent. So I went there, had some fun, shot some balls, and did all right. I want to go back with you, Sean. Like
we
honestly,
did this.
I said to you like, worth it to talk about it. And also, just so you know, for the Nintendo Switch, I mentioned it basically. I got a little bit of information in. It sold 5 million units in June. That was an average of 192,000 units a day, which makes it one of the most successful hardware debuts in industry history. So they're saying it could be up for console of the year. By comparison, PlayStation 5 sold 1 million units in the June, and the original Switch had 316 in June as well. And then Xbox was 157,000 units. So yeah, so its lifetime sales are already 5 million units within a month or two of it. While the PlayStation's reached 77 million units. So they are selling, bro, like quickly. So we'll see, man. I just thought I'd give you that information.
People love them.
Listen, it is what it is. Anyway, Sean.
I'm going to do this was something I watched.
Of the week.
Something I watched of the week.
There you go, yeah, go on.
A new comedy called Deep Cover. Have you seen this?
No, tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it, bro.
So the cast is Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't know if you know who she be.
I don't know.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, who's it? Who?
Orlando Bloom. I don't know. I didn't know Sonoya Mizuno before that, but she was great. Nick Mohammed from...
Yeah, Nick Mohammed is in Ted Lasso. He's in there's a MI5 one with Ross from Friends in it. Sorry Ross from Friends. I know you have a real name, but I'm running all over the place. So yes, David Schwimmer. Sorry, Mr. Schwimmer.
But Sean Bean, Ian McShane, Paddy Considine. It's a good cast.
It's pretty racked up full of stars.
Djali.
Oh, right, classic, man.
Jalili,
yeah, man. Shout out to the Iranian gang. Boop, boop.
It's a good cast. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's classed as a comedy crime.
Yeah. Or is it a crime of comedy or comedy crime? Sure, that's it. Oh.
No, you know what? It is funny. There are definitely there's quite a few bits in it which I like belly laugh to.
Okay.
But it's also quite silly. Okay. So if you're not really on board, there's some bits where you're like, it's a bit silly. If you're not really on board with those might turn you off from it a bit. I will say this, and I'm on the whole, I've never really been an Orlando Bloom fan, but he absolutely makes this film.
What's it about?
So, it's about a cop who ends up recruiting method actors to go undercover.
Oh, I have seen this.
This is
it. And Orlando Bloom's always like, I was born in a tough. Like, he's like, he always goes in like, I was born in a...
He's doing like an advert for like tissues or something random, and he's doing all this like method acting and all this, and the guy was like,
he's like, he'll tell stories like, I was born on a farm and I was raised by wolves in South Africa, and they're like, but there are no actual wolves of the breed that you're saying in South Africa. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I brought those over myself. Yeah.
He just can't. It's like nonsense, but it's quite hilarious, isn't it?
You can tell they had fun making that film.
100.
Do you know when you watch it, you're like,
100.
They're like, look, it's going to be a funny film. We're not going to win an Oscar here. No one's winning an Oscar.
They led into the silliness because of it.
Yeah. No one's winning an Oscar here. We're not going to take ourselves too serious. This is pure entertainment value. People watch for a laugh. Sean, oh my day. Oh man. Sorry.
A couple weeks ago.
I watched it a while ago. I think it's one of them ones, when it first dropped, I stuck it on and I was like, absolutely hilarious.
I mean, I really enyed it, I must say.
Yeah, man.
It was...
Yeah, and the cast gelled together really well. You know, sometimes when you get a lot of stars like that, you've got a lot of different actors as well. You've got Orlando Bloom, obviously can do a whole range of stuff. And when you have an actor taking the mick out of acting, that's a sweet one, isn't it?
And Nick Mohammed. Is it Nick Mohammed? No, Nick.
I can't remember, mate, but we can have a little look.
Nick Mohammed plays the timid, very awkward character that he usually plays. There are times where you're like, that I'm not good at watching uncomfortable TV, like the original English Office. I'm like, oh my god, this is so difficult. It's genius, but I look away from the screen. There was bits of it which was like that. Which actually, the longer the movie went on, they kind of dissipated a bit, and I just thought it was a good one, and it was a good storyline. It was a fun story, innit? It
had Snatch energy. I'm not all the way there, but it had a little bit of Snatch energy, which is a little bit of hijinks, and there's a little bit of this, and a little twist and a turn,
there's some good one-liners as well. There's a couple of good one-liners, and
Well, not all the way Guy Ritchie, but it had that kind of energy to it a bit. You know, I liked it. That was really. Oh, Sean, honest. I mean, guys, honestly, watch it.
So,
yeah.
Out of 5 Police Sirens again, what are we thinking?
I think because I like silly stuff. Like I want to go and watch Naked Gun as well this week.
Oh yeah,
I want to go watch it. Which is doing really well.
The guy doing like the upside down.
Yeah,
splits,
Liam Neeson. Yeah. Which is doing really, really well.
Was it Liam Neeson?
Yes, Liam Neeson. Yeah.
And then McClock who's upside down looking.
Yeah. He plays Frank Drebin Jr. And then Pamela Anderson plays his love interest, and they got on so well on the film set. They're actually together now.
Who?
Pamela Anderson, isn't it? And her and Liam Neeson are together now because they got on so well on the set. So the chemistry you see on screen is real chemistry.
Are you fucking with me?
No! I swear to God, there's no punchline coming. There's no Baywatch or something like that coming. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm not going to play, boy.
I thought Pamela Anderson was taken.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought she was taken too. Yeah, I love that kind of silly slapstick comedy, so I'm going to watch that. I'm going to throw a quick one at you.
Wait, you haven't given it a siren.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to give it. Police Sirens is probably the most accurate for it, actually. Yeah, I'm going to give it 4.
I'm going to give it 4.
Oh, wow.
Well.
Wicked.
Yeah.
There you go.
4 out of 5. Yeah.
Sean, I'll put you on this. There's a show called Smoke with Taron Egerton on it. That's on Apple TV. Egerton. Taron Egerton. So Smoke.
Is it Egerton or Egerton?
Egerton. Yeah, I think I got in trouble for saying it wrong because I did a bit of promo once. Yeah, so Smoke, and there is a good watch. And I've also been watching on Netflix a show that was written by Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad called Sneaky Pete.
I've watched Sneaky Pete.
I'm on the 3rd season. I can't believe I've never. I was like,
bro,
what?
I watched Sneaky Pete like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
So
never come across it.
Premise is that he is in jail. He shares a cell with someone else. Mm-hmm. He learns all about this other chap's existence and life, and he gets out. I don't know if the other guy's in prison for life, but he's in prison for a lot longer. Yeah. And so when he leaves, he ends up traveling to where this chap is from, and they haven't seen the original guy for 20 years. Yeah. And so he just pretends to be. Yeah. And Sneaky Pete. Yeah. You know what's weird? I thought about Sneaky Pete the other day. Like, I thought,
what made you think about Sneaky Pete?
I think I saw the main.
Just picked a few wallets.
No, I saw the main. I was
just did a massive con.
And I thought, that was the chap who plays Marius.
Marius.
Is it Marius?
Marius.
But bro, when I say this, I haven't watched it for about 7 or 8 years.
There is a Marius in it. Yeah.
Who's the?
Marius is one of his peoples.
Is it? Okay. Who's the? It's actually Pete, isn't it? Yeah. But Marius is like one of the name he uses. I just remember
that's his actual name, isn't it? Marius Joseph. That's
his actual name.
Joseph.
But so he goes and he starts impersonating the chap that's still inside, and I really enjoyed it. When was the last season out?
I think the last season came out
quite a long time ago. Still,
2019, I think.
Okay, so I think I watched.
I can't believe I never came across it. But yeah, Anyway, to go back to Smoke as well, just so you know, it's a troubled detective and an enigmatic arson investigator follow the footsteps of 2 serial arsonists. Warning: there are some graphic scenes in some episodes of fire damage. Film? It's a limited series. The last episode comes out this Friday, and I watched all 6 of the ones that were out at the time, and I had to hold back and wait for the last few. So I'm currently waiting for that to drop before I watch it. But Sean,
okay,
throw it on, bro. It's a very good watch.
Smoke.
There you go. Yeah, man. Look, we've given you loads of ways to kill time this week. Yeah. Was that you want to say, Sean?
No, I was just going to say, I can't believe that you haven't seen Sneaky Pete, and it is really good.
How comes people don't bang on about it more? Have I just missed
Sneaky Pete, and another one which I watched at the same time as it was, what is the guy with the wristband? Lucky. Wow, what was it called? Lucky. It's got James Nesbitt in it.
Okay.
And it's about what's his name?
Oh,
Lucky Man.
Yeah,
it's a Spike Lee. Did you watch that?
I really enjoyed Lucky Man.
I thought that was brilliant as well.
Is it a Spike Lee joint?
It's a Spike Lee thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Lucky Man. That was 2 seasons, right? It was at least 2 seasons.
At least 2.
Where it plays. He's a detective in it, but has a gambling problem. But then he
comes into possession of
some luck, should we just say?
Yeah, some luck is the best way to put it. But the luck has butterfly effects, so you have to be responsible.
Yeah, that is.
I really enjoyed that as well.
That was good because you know what? I like it where it's stuff's based in the real world, but it has a a feasible bit of magic in it, innit? It's not like wizards and stuff. It's a little bit of like, because you don't actually see the magic happen really most of the time, but it's just, you know, the consequences and stuff. That's fantastic. Look, we've given you loads of stuff to check out. If you want to let us know about something you should check out, howtokillnow.com/jokes. If you want to send us your jokes in, you can get involved in our punishment episodes where we read out some of your jokes. There are some stonkers this week, so hold tight for that. That's howtokillnow.com/jokes. We'll add a tab so you can send us messages and stuff like that as well. It's because we're not doing emails anymore. Thank you very much, though. And also check out National Havoc on the internet. Those guys are killing it. At How to Kill An Hour on all socials. I've been Marcus.
I've been Sean.
See you next time. Peace.
Bye.